the world?
Wait a minute. Is that candy?
No, that's candy and flowers. What's he doing?
Lars is trying to figure out what's going on. Is this an answer to the question we had earlier today? Oh, wait. Lars confronts Titan.
Oh, yeah. Brad.
Oh, wow.
Brad.
Wait a minute.
Yeah!
He's in a match.
Yeah!
He is in a match.
Oh, yeah!
Did you see that?
I love it.
Do you
Look at
condone
Lars.
this?
Look at it. Oh, there's some flowers and candy for Lars, yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. How you doing, handsome? Titan and Lily, sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready for my match.
By fixing your hair?
Yeah. Lily's gonna be out there. I wanna look my best.
Titan, brother, this obsession of yours is not healthy. She has a boyfriend, man.
So? She doesn't have a Titan?
So you're saying that this girl is secretly in love with you?
What's not to love? I'm a giant!
This is the same girl that you kidnapped and held hostage and probably scarred for life. You're saying that girl loves you?
Did I stutter?
You didn't stutter, but I'm trying to get this through to your...
Now listen, when I say the girl will be mine, the girl will be mine. She will be mine. Mark my words.
And so she will.
Boys, I got news. I got great news.
Boss, thank God you're here.
Yeah, well-
Okay. Need your opinion. Hair up or down? Up or down? Up, down. Where you going?
You quit thinking about that dame, you understand? You got a chance to win this entire tournament. And with that title comes power. So get your head in the game, you understand? Because tonight, Cerebus is back.
Cerebus?
Roosevelt's brother?
Oh, no.
He's out?
Boys, the past is the past. None of that matters now. All that matters is Cerebus is back, and tonight, he's bringing hell with him.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be sweet.
All right, big match tonight. Big match.
Big match. It's going to be huge. I tell you what, it's
I
going to be
was
something.
talking about Alan's match against Saxon.
That's right, baby. It's
Yeah,
going to be huge.
Big match.
Wait. I got to go out there against a 7'2" guy, international heavyweight title tournament, and you're talking to him about his big match?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I get it. I see where your heads are at. I tell you what, how about I give you guys the night off? I got this one tonight, okay? You guys can take your little bromance and head to the back. I got this. I don't need it. You know what? It's all about business tonight. I'll show you how it's done.
Hey,
I don't need you guys.
bromance. Hey, you remember this. You're nothing. Bromance.
We'll see. We'll see.
Rude.
What's the deal?
It's got an attitude. Bad. I don't think I like it.
Brandon Baxter and Brian Thompson in the broadcast booth for TCW Wrestling. And Brian, the International Championship Tournament is underway. Lots of questions with that, though, especially when you think about this bizarre love triangle between Lars, Lily, and the 7'2" Titan.
What I think, in my own personal humble opinion, is that the 7'2" giant Titan is going to have a new girlfriend. It's only a matter of time before Lily smartens up and leaves that loser Lars and goes to the real man like the 7'-foot-tall giant Titan himself.
But Titan has a big battle today in the International Championship. He takes on Michael Berry of Genetic Perfection. You have to wonder where his head is, where his focus is.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you, Mr. Saturday Night Michael Berry. We just saw moments ago, you walking out, you telling all that Alan Steele, you telling your manager, Rich Rude, to just stay behind and she don't need him. I think that's a mistake, pal.
And what's going on with Cerebus? We know he's back. We know this guy is dangerous. We'll hopefully find out more about that as we go throughout the show today. Let's go to the ring and Tom Simon.
The following contest is a first-round match in the TCW International Tournament. Introducing first, from Joplin, Missouri, weighing 247 pounds, one half of Genetic Perfection, Mr. Saturday Night, Michael Berry.
He wants to go at it alone.
We saw what happened seconds ago, the interaction with Mr. Saturday Night Michael Berry. His manager, Rich Rude, his tag team partner, all that Alan Steele. I do not agree with this. I am a fan of Mr. Saturday Night Michael Berry, but however, I am not this current attitude, so to speak. I'm hoping it changes. I'm hoping genetic perfection sticks together, works as a unit, but he doesn't seem to be like a part of the unit right now. Come on, Michael, think about this.
This is a single championship belt, the International Championship.
And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, accompanied to the ring by the manager for the ages, Boyd Bradford, and Roosevelt the Dog at 7'2", 375 pounds. This is Titan,
a 7'2" giant of a man that wants to become the TCW International Champion. Look at that, look at the giant himself right there. What a monster he is. With Boyd Bradford at his side.
He is a monster, Brian, but at the same point, we do wonder, is he so focused on the situation with Lily and his hair that he can focus on this championship opportunity?
He just wants to look good and being victorious out here, but I think we saw moments ago as well with the Bradford family discussion that everything seems to be going quite well with the news going around the Bradford family. We saw last week, they should have one championship in their camp. It didn't happen thanks to people like Tommy Dreamer sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Excited to have Tommy Dreamer as a part of TCW Wrestling. We'll see a lot more of him in the weeks to come. But this match right here, another match in the first round of the International Title Tournament.
There's a lot going on in the Bradford family. We heard that Cerebus is here. I don't know a whole lot about Cerebus. I just know that Cerebus is apparently pretty big and pretty bad, and he's back. I don't know where he's been, but he's back with the family. And speaking of backs, Mr. Saturday Night finds his back hitting the mat, courtesy of the 7'2" monster.
Back to Cerebus, I wonder where he could have been. Has he been gone for 10 to 15 years? That's the story.
To be determined. And look at this. Mr. Saturday Night wants to go nose to nose. I'll never question the guts of Michael Berry.
Michael Berry wants to show that he can do this on his own. He's been in genetic perfection with Alan Steele for a long time. They've won championship gold. At this point in his career, he feels it could be time for him to win singles championships as well.
But he's not thinking straight right now. He's throwing some big right hands. He's backing the monster up, and now he's going in. Look at this. He's going in. He's going to just try to clean his clock. Oh, look at that.
Titan just threw him off.
Like a sack of potatoes. And let's say this, Michael Berry is no small man.
No, Michael Berry is a huge guy, but Titan just takes it to a different level. And unless you see Titan in person, you won't understand that.
You cannot appreciate the size of this man, like you said, unless you see him live and in person. You can find out where you can see Titan and all.
Berry goes in at him. No Alan Steele, no Rich Rude. This is Michael Berry. Could he advance? Not quite there. 2 count by referee Mark Wilson.
Yeah, Mark Wilson was taking notes from Boyd Bradford last week, and maybe he learned a thing or two by watching a true professional like Mr. Bradford in action.
Boyd Bradford, oh, wow.
Oh, wow, what power.
Up and over to the floor goes Michael Berry.
I was going to mention moments ago, you can find out what. Look right now, look at that miss. And then, oh, come on.
There's the fist of fire by Michael Berry.
High crossbody into a pinning combination 2.
Could have had him.
And he just, look at the strength he had in the kick out right there.
Back to live action. Titan now pounds away at the back of Michael Berry of genetic perfection.
Certainly. And when this man hits you with a forearm to the back, it's even more devastating than a normal forearm. It hurts as it is, but you take it from a man 7'2", almost 400 pounds, and it's just multiplied.
But you would think with an opportunity like Titan has today that he would have been focused today on training and watching film, and instead he was worried about Lily and trying to impress her with the way he looks.
Oh, he hit the post! Gosh. He hit the post!
Let's hit a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more TCW action after this.
I don't like this. Hey!
Oh, no. Back on TCW Wrestling, the International Championship Tournament continues, and Titan just now floored Michael Berry.
Well, these guys are putting it all on the line. That's what the TCW International Championship is all about. You want to bring your best, and both.
Oh, wow.
Now, this is where if Rich Rude was there, he could strategize with his man. I want to say this. I'm actually thinking Rich Rude, you know, Michael Berry's looking at it maybe as Rich Rude is more focused on Alan Steele and his match he has coming up in the tournament. But I'm saying that I think maybe it's business. I mean, come on, it's 7'2". Maybe Rich Rude realized, you know, sometimes you just got to call it what it is and say, we can't pull this one off. We got to focus on this one because we got a 7'2" opponent. I mean, there's no shame on Michael Berry, but maybe he just wasn't quite as confident in Michael Berry against a 7'2", 400-pound monster as he is with his man, all that Alan Steele, later this week.
And there are a lot of guys who would be intimidated by the idea of having to face Titan. Michael Berry apparently isn't one of them. He told him, stay back here. I got this. He wants to win singles championship gold, the international championship, a new title that was created by the owner of TCW Wrestling, Matt Riviera.
That's right. For all of us here in TCW, what a giving individual.
Giving me a headache having to listen to him and his rants that he gives us.
You better watch it, 30%. Remember that number.
Titan's going for it, but Berry rattles the brain in the teeth of the 7'2" giant.
Well, that will certainly rearrange his kisser that he hopes to use.
And there again,
in his love
Titan's
lock.
not going to like that.
He's not. Shoulder blocks to the midsection. You know, here's two guys that typically, I'm actually fans of both these individuals. I'm a little bit upset right now. Disappointed, I guess, is the best word to use with Mr. Saturday Night Michael Berry. But I'm hoping the genetic perfection, they get together, he gets on board and really he gets behind his partner, all that Alan Steele. But he's not thinking about Steele right now. He's thinking about 7'2", 400 pounds coming at it.
Berry out of the way. Titan collides with the turnbuckle, the corner, and Berry's firing. This is his chance. He wants to advance. He wants to move on in the tournament. One loss, and you're done. It's one and done in this title tournament closeout.
Watch out.
Cover. Not quite enough just yet. It's tough to beat a guy like Titan with the experience, with the power, with the strength, and with the size of this 7'2" giant. Berry, though, going to keep it going. Going to keep the fire coming. Berry goes into the corner and drops that elbow, actually drops that shoulder right into the gut of Titan.
Mr. Saturday Night now looked like he was, he took too much time. Rich Rude wouldn't have let that happen, Michael. Rich Rude would have had you focused and had you getting in there quicker. He wouldn't have allowed that to happen. Now look at the bear hug by Titan.
Squeezing the air.
Hey, wait. Hey!
Here's Lars.
That's stinking
and Lily.
Lars. He threw those flowers down, those beautiful flowers. Yeah, the Titan was trying to give Lily.
Lily's trying to hold Lars back.
Yeah.
She doesn't want a confrontation here.
He really don't want to go. He's making it look like she's holding him back. He gets in there, he's done. He wants no part of that 7'2" monster. Look at this. Now, Lars, get to the locker room.
This is what happens when you mess with somebody else's woman. Lars is fired up. Out of respect for Lily, it looks like he's going to make his way to the back. But look back in the ring, Brian.
Wait a minute. Michael Berry is up now to the vertical base.
Berry has him, turns Titan around.
Choke slam time coming up. Titan looks like he's set to advance. No.
Behind, Michael Berry. Into the corner. Rolls him up.
Hey, he got it. Well, he had some time.
Mr. Saturday Night advances.
He had some time. That's genetic perfection style of Michael Berry.
And advancing in the international tournament, Mr. Saturday Night, Michael Berry.
A big win for Mr. Saturday Night without Rich Rude, without all that Alan Steele. He did a job on the second round.